Hello and welcome to Football Manager 2024. This is the Dorking Wanderers save, and today we're on part 11. Just to fill you in, we've just got one friendly left now, and that is on the Sunday against Cray Valley Paper Mills, and you can see that we've won 6 straight friendlies. No brilliant teams we've beaten there. And what else we've got that I've done since the last episode is we've still got the one player trying to go out with 56 offers. So, or 66 offers. Plenty of teams coming in for Spike Stegel. And I've made a couple of contract offers on players. So we'll see if they come. And I've also made 6 offers on under 18s from the teams in the Vanarama National League South, just to fill in a few holes. And then I think that will be the team ready for the start of the season next week on the game. So we'll look into the squad that's going to start today. I've had to bring in John Mensah from the under-18s to replace Matt Everett, who's out at the moment for about 3 weeks. So that's what we're going to do first thing, is now fill the team. So, goalkeepers, as usual, Ellis Craven will start. And Matthew Laycock will be on at half time with all the rest of the substitutes. On the left, we're going to have the second start for Elian Questada Thorn, the Arsenal youngster, and Kaspar Grusinski will be on the bench. That's those two done. In the centre of defence, it's the usual start there for Tony Craig and Dan Gallagher. And on the bench will be Sam Bailey and Kiano Ingupisi. That's the centre defence done. And now we're going to look for the right defenders. And as usual there, we can see that George Frankham and Barry Fuller. Now a little bit different on the left today. We're going to have Seb Bowerman start, but on the bench for the second half we're going to have the 16-year-old of John Mensah. But we'll surely miss Matt there. In the centre of midfield, we'll have the usual partnership with Charlie Carter and Dan Pybus. And on the right of midfield, we're going to have Tom Blair and Niall McManus. I think we forgot 2 players out here by looking. I didn't put Aaron Kuehl and Callum Ceesay on the bench. I thought there looked a little bit of a gap there. So let's just move these players. 2 down, that's it. So first one we're going to put there is Aaron Kuehl. And Callum Ceesay. And then up front, the lone duo of James Kroll and Gerard Bravo. Beginning to form a good partnership up the front, those 2. And on the bench, we're going to have Ryan Sager and James McShane. And that's basically it. We've just got 1 player at the bottom there out at the moment, injured. That's Matt Everett. And let's go over to the final friendly of the start of the season 23-24. Can we get 7 wins from 7 friendlies? And again, everyone agrees. Straight after the game, we'll look at these new signings I'm aiming to bring in, the last ones. Into the dressing room. We need a selection headache now. And that's it. We're ready to kick off for the final time before we start the Vanarama National League in a week's time. So no action in the first few minutes. Do miss Matt Everett down that left-hand side. It's Bowerman. Loses the ball. And now the defence have run out. Oh, and Freddie Parker from the edge of the area puts Cray Valley in front. And it was not a good start at all. Bowerman loses the ball here. And it's chipped forward. And Parker runs out two of our defenders. It doesn't look like anybody was ready. And 8 minutes gone. And Cray Valley lead at Dorking by Dalton. And Cray Valley quite a way under us in the Ryman. And Carter gets the ball. Now Blair tries to take it, crosses it in first time. And a poor finish. Oh, another bad pass. And Cray Valley keep it in. Parker. Oh, just past the near post. Could have been an embarrassing 2-0 start, that. And again. Oh. Defence seems to get beat every time at the moment. Blair. Oh, a good shot by Bravo there. It's gone for a corner to Dorking. Keeper's come for that and collects it well. 4 shots apiece, both got 1 on target. But of course, the important thing at the moment, Dorking Wanderers 0, Cray Valley Paper Mills 1. Half an hour played. Great play from Dorking there. Carter very unlucky, goes for another corner to Dorking. The stats tell a different story when we look at those at the moment, with 10 minutes to go to half time. 6 shots to 4 Dorking, 7 corners to 1, and 56% possession to 44. for 2 minutes to the break, and 1 minute added on for injury time. Nothing else to show us, and we go in at half time, losing at home by a goal to nil. Into the dressing room. I want to see an improvement. And now this is where we take everybody off, put a completely different 11 on. If we play like that in our first competitive game away at Chesterfield, we'll get beat about 5-0, I think. So very disappointed with the first half. Didn't really make anything at all there. Now, I think I made this wrong again. Right, okay, that seems to be okay. And just these two to change the strikers. And that's all 11 changes done. We need to see a better second half. Worst performance so far, but I did say to you that most of these friendlies have not been impressive at all. But we've come through them all. Come on. Oh, shame with the shot then. It's cross. Mensa tries to get on the end of it. So we nearly played 5 minutes in the second half. Started off okay. Oh dear. And Parker. And goes a long way over the bar, that one. But Bailey makes a dreadful mistake there in defence. I thought we was going to dictate the whole of this half. Here comes Kuhl. Oh, what a goal! Niall McManus from the edge of the area. I didn't see that going in, but it hits the underneath of the crossbar and goes over the line. Kuhl here, just seeing the replay, passes it to McManus and he hits it first time. And that makes it now Dorking Wanderers 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 1, 52 minutes played. So the stat shows 11 shots to 8 for Dorking, 8-4 into corners and 57% to 43. So we're beginning to get on top here, but of course we need that all-elusive winning goal. Laycock with the goal kick goes up to about halfway to Fuller and Cisse to Bailey, Kuhl. Brzezinski knocks the ball forward and the keeper will come and claim that. We're playing quite well the second half. McManus again down the right hand side. Does get it in. Oh, John Mensah there. Against the goalkeeper, it's gone for a corner. Good shot by the youngster. Cisse with the corner. And the keeper comes and claims it. 62 minutes played. We do have some good youngsters out there at the moment with potential. Let's hope they reach it. So coming up to 70 minutes on the clock, which means we've got about 20 minutes plus a little bit of injury time to go. Dorking Wanderers 1, Cray Valley Paper Mills 1. And there's a corner now to Dorking. Brzezinski's going to float this one in. Sager, Brzezinski gets another chance. Cisse. Just over the bar. Another corner to Dorking. Brzezinski's going to take it. This time it's headed away, but he's got it back again. Another chance. And the ball cleared into touch by Cray Valley. So there's no good highlights at the moment, but Kuehl takes the free kick, goes in. Cisse, and that's over the bar, and that'll be a goal kick. It's all Dorking at the moment. Cisse with the corner. McShane needs to get this one back in the centre and does. Headed away. But given away again. Brzezinski. Kuehl. Cisse. Oof. And a good shot there by McManus. "23 minutes left on the clock." I think at the moment we deserve to get this winner. 16 shots to 9, 13 corners to 4, 58% possession to 42. Let's keep pressing for that winner. 10 minutes on the clock to go now. Down to 6 minutes. Need to see a little bit more action. Seem to be running out a bit of time now, down to 3 minutes, and whatever the fourth official is going to add on. Free kick to Dorking. Kuehl hits it in. Cisse, but there was Cianol Pissy. And we're just into the 90th minute. Kuehl hits it across. Cisse looked like he was getting on the end of that, but it was Pissy. And that puts Dorking 2-1 up as we go into the 2 minutes of injury time. So we've had to do this game the hard way, and it's not been pretty. Laycock hits the ball down to the halfway line. Let's try and keep it there. And that's it. The final whistle has blown. Dorking Wanderers 2, Cray Valley Paper Mills 1. Let's see what we're going to put here. So well done to the team. 7 straight wins from 7 friendlies. As you can see, 7 out of 7 there. Right, now we're going to see if these players want to sign before the start of the season. Now we've got Bar here. You're looking around £45. Remember to click off all the bonuses and go to the top for that part-time contract. And make sure the contract length is 2025. We're going to Midgley. We're going to offer him £40 a week. He's agreed with that. And we're coming in for John Hall, which £35 a week. Yeah, we'll take that. Then we'll be looking for Martin Charlton. And that's £30 to offer. Another one agreed the contract. Now we're coming to Dara Fogarty. And this is the second best one we think we got here. So this is an offer of £30. And our last one we're going to look at here is Philip Ross. And we'll be looking to give him around £40. So all these have part-time contracts. That's all them done. Dorking come from behind to win. Not impressive again. We've got just under a week now to the 5th of August, which will be our first competitive game away at Chesterfield. Don't fancy our chances there, I've got to be honest. But what we see if we can do now within these last 5 to 6 days is to see if we can sign these youngsters and the 2 that I've given contracts to before that, because they was a little bit older, 18 and 19. But it's been an interesting start. It doesn't matter who you play in your friendlies, it still takes some doing to win all 7. And the way we choose players for league games and cup games is completely different to the way we do friendlies. So in the next episode, before we play, I will show you how we pick the team. Now, this is going to infuriate a couple of players here. What I normally do with the captaincy is I give it to the person with the most points and the vice captain. So let's have a look. 3-4-2 Tony Craig, 3-5-1 Frankham, 3-6-3 Carter. So the top and the second one is Carter and Pybus. And that's how I'm going to do it. I don't bother telling these other players, I'll let them come to me. So that's the end of that. He might not be happy, but I will just sell him. Because I've got enough players now in the squad, if someone wants to moan and groan their way through, I'll just move a young player into their place, put them in the under 21s. I mean, as I said, once we look at Fuller here, you can see that he is the second best, so Franklin will start if fit. And I have Sam Paul waiting to take that place, and I do have a third player there in the youth that I can use. And we should start to see some of these youngsters take up their contracts. But the game's going to go slow now, I would think, until that first game of the season. Got quite a big team now to choose from. And as you can see, most of these, or all of those ones there, are the ones that I signed in. But I was happy with the youngster there, the John Mensah. I think when this guy goes on loan, it'll be time for him to come back. So just coming around now to Tuesday, the 1st of August. Don't forget we started on the 3rd of July, so pretty much near enough been there a month now. And I think we've improved the squad vastly. Matt Everett still about 2 weeks there. Let's set that. Kennedy and Joe Cook. No offers for the other 8 players. So it looks like I'm going to get stuck with those to the end of the season. And none of them will play. I will just have to drop their wages and hopefully they'll go on something like 25%. As we now move on to the 2nd of August. So the first youngster that's actually coming is Philly Roz. He was the last one to receive that contract and the first one in the door. Happy to have signed such a good player, B-. We'll put him in the under 18s for now. Martin Charlton. Very disappointed there. Let's put him in the under 18s. Next one we're looking at is Dara Fogarty and Gifton Bar. I think those two are okay. Another one they're not too sure on. It's the under 18s. Gifton Bar, they're not sure about him either. Another one into the under 18s. And Martin Ridgely. About to sign. That's my best one out of all of those. I didn't see that one. That's won't be signing for a year. And they're not very happy with this one. I'm not sure what happened from that, because it said 7th duration from a year's time. I have to leave that one for now. Then John Hall will be the last one. And this will be another one that I don't like, I'm sure. And then we've got two more due in, which are 18 and 19 years of age, going to the under 21s. Right, so we've got Sian Kelly Caprani and Jonas Mukula. Oh, one they were happy with, that was nice. So we got the Thursday, the Friday and Saturday morning. Let's see if we can get these to sign, and if not, our first game will get underway. We have a page on this tab called, let's see where it is first of all, Squad. And what we will be doing while we're away, as you can see, goalkeepers, we need 4 of those there. So we will take the highest 4 points goalkeepers and add it here. And we will do that for every position down to the bottom. And when we come back, I will show you then what to do from that position, how to pick your team. Hooray, he's gone at last. And out of all that, gone to Corby for £65 per week. And there he is. So we'll move him down to loan now, take that away, and add 65 to the bottom here. Now that becomes 900. We've still got 514 left to spend in that position if need be. So that's another one out of the club. Getting closer to the first game. Callum Kennedy on his way out there. So let's have a look here. You're £54 per month. Times by 12 and divide by 52, and then we add it to the £100 a week. So we say that roughly Callum Kennedy will be putting £112 back into the club. And at least that puts us in a credit figure if we need to buy anyone else in that position. That's that done. So let's set that. I expected one of those two to have signed, but doesn't look like it. Well, at least the board expectations and the supporter expectations are the same as mine. I don't expect a defeat there. And this is where we're basically going to end. So again, if you've enjoyed the video, subscribe, hit the like button. And the next game, as you can see, is going to be the first in the National League away at Chesterfield. Everyone thinks we're going to be defeated, including me. So it's not a good start. But they are the biggest club in that division and look like they should go straight back into League Two at the first time of asking. And then hopefully these top two players here, Kian Kelly and Caprani, Jonas Laguna will sign after the first game.